I remember the night by the sound of my own breathing. It was louder than the wind and louder than the engines that had dropped us off hours earlier. I was 20, wearing gear that felt heavier than my thoughts, standing in a place that didn't care whether I was ready or not. We had been moving since dusk, slow and deliberate, each step chosen with care. The ground was uneven and unfamiliar, and every shadow felt like a question. I kept my eyes forward, but my mind kept drifting back to small, ordinary things. A kitchen table, morning light, the idea that somewhere else, time was moving normally. I wasn't afraid in the way people expect. Fear was too simple a word. What I felt was focus sharpened to a point. Every sound mattered. Every glance from the soldier next to me carried meaning without words. We trusted each other because we had no other choice. At one point we stopped and took cover. Nothing dramatic happened. No sudden clash. Just waiting. Those minutes felt longer than the weeks of training that had brought me there. I realized then that most of soldiering is restraint. You learn to hold still when every instinct tells you to move. You learn to stay quiet when your mind is screaming. When we finally moved again, I noticed my hands were steady. That surprised me. I had imagined shaking, imagined panic. Instead, there was a calm that came from accepting the moment exactly as it was. I was there. I had a job. The rest could wait. Near dawn, the sky began to change color. The mission was ending, and we were heading back the way we came. I felt tired in a deep, satisfying way, like finishing a long climb. No one spoke. We didn't need to. The silence was earned. Later, when it was over and we were safe, I tried to explain the experience to someone back home. I failed. Words like danger and courage felt inaccurate. What stayed with me was something quieter. The knowledge that under pressure, ordinary people can become dependable. That discipline isn't about aggression, but about control. That you carry the weight, not just of equipment, but of responsibility to the person beside you. That night didn't make me a hero. It made me honest with myself. I learned what I could endure, what I valued, and how thin the line is between the life you know and the one you're suddenly living. Those lessons stayed with me long after the uniform came off. Thank you for listening.